We're here 1 week away from first pitch at the start of the Lincoln Memorial University baseball season, and I'm joined by head coach Justin Haywood. Coach, pleasure to have you with me today.
Absolutely. Thanks for working with us, Toby.
You're coming off of last season. You come through the offseason. Just what did you learn from last season and then throughout this offseason coming into the new year?
Learned a lot about our guys. The young guys that are returning in our program have worked really hard throughout the off season and all throughout the fall and winter. So very excited about the guys that we have returning, but also about the guys that we have coming in. We got a lot of new faces, and they've jumped right in and went right to work. And really proud of what they've done so far, and a special group of young men.
Yeah, you talk about those freshmen that you bring in. How have they kind of bought into the culture throughout the fall and really meshed with this group?
I think every team's a little different, but it's a big testament to the leadership of our returners and how they've taken some of those new guys under their wing and shown them the way and shown them how to work and what a daily routine looks like. So I think that's been the biggest thing is those young guys were eager to get in and have a mentor, have somebody help them out. And like I said, it falls on the shoulders of our leadership here, Alex Kowalski's and Ford Halleck's and those guys showing guys how to work and getting out here and getting going.
You talk about those players who have come back. Have you seen them take a step up as a leadership role on this team from years past?
Yeah, I just think you have guys that had to emerge last year as young players. You think of Brooks Hagedorn and, the type of year that he had last year as a redshirt freshman. And, he's taken guys under his wing, much like Cam Bowen took Brooks under his wing. So it's been really fun to watch those guys grow as young leaders, but also teaching those younger guys how to work. And it's a blessing to work with these guys each day.
And what did you see from the team during fall ball and fall scrimmages that kind of gets you excited for the spring season coming up?
Yeah, they have a genuine love for each other, and it's not fake. It's not something that they try to manifest. It just is genuine, and it's been fun to be around this group. They're a lot of fun to work with, and they bring a lot of positive energy to the yard every single day, and just they want to get better, and they're coachable, and I really love that in a player, and I'm excited about this group because they got that in spades.
And for you as a coach, how important is it seeing those guys mesh together in that way, off the field to come together on the field?
Sure. I don't think that you have the ability to compete for a championship if you don't love each other in every facet. So to see these guys rally around each other, support each other when things don't go well, when they're battling through adversity, it's always going to be an uphill climb throughout the year. So they're going to need to have that love for each other and that chemistry, and they got that going for them. And now it's about how do we respond? How do we get up and climb the mountain together, and how do we support each other? And really looking forward to watching those guys navigate that.
And on the coaching staff side, you bring in Ty Fisher as the pitching coach. What has he brought to this staff, and really what does he bring to this team as a whole?
He brings a toughness. He's a winner. He had a mentality as a player that he wasn't going to make any excuses and he was going to find a way to win and compete. And he brings that to the table every single day. So there's a simplicity and a very cut and dry, black and white. You either won or you lost today to that, and he has that about him. So that simplicity, I think, has worked very well with the foundation that Coach Brands had laid throughout the fall, and appreciate everything that he's done for us. But Fish has jumped right in and gotten right to work, and that was expected. But he's a breath of fresh air when it comes to a youth experience, but also a competitive spirit that is out there to win. He's out there to take names. So.
And now you look at your team, some of that connection that you get. You bring Ty Eads in as a freshman. He joins his brother Eli. How nice is it having both of those siblings, both from a sibling connection, but also keeping that family important connection, how special that is to LMU?
Sure. The Eads family means a lot to Lincoln Memorial. It goes back to, their mother being a Hall of Famer here, and the athletes that mom and dad were. But, their older brother, older sister, have laid a foundation for them here as well. So Really excited to have Ty here. I think he went through a great deal of adversity throughout the fall, which was really good for him because he's a very talented athlete, and he had the rock solid shoulders of his older brother Eli Eads to lean on here, and that's big when you have somebody here that truly is family. It makes it a lot easier to build a family atmosphere here. So it's been cool to watch them grow with each other, support each other, but also watch Ty continue to shine as a young player. It's been pretty sweet.
You start with Cedarville next week at home. How nice is it having that first series of the season at home?
I think it's good, to be able to get out on our surface, to be able to challenge ourselves in an atmosphere that, we're comfortable with early on in the year is a good start. But make no bones about it, Cedarville is going to be good, and Coach Rickard does a really good job of getting those guys ready to go. They're tough. They're eager and hungry to get out here, so we're going to have our hands full, and I'm excited to watch our guys handle that level of adversity and see how they respond.
Last one for you here, Coach. What should all the fans expect to see from the 2026 version of Lincoln Memorial Baseball?
I think we're getting back to defending the baseball a lot better, but also keeping a level of explosiveness on the offensive side, not just with the bat, but how we run the bases and how we play. There's a fire that comes with that I really enjoy watching our guys play the way that they have. And then on the mound, I think you're going to have some guys who are really competitive, pound the strike zone, and collect outs at a really high rate.
Coach, thank you so much.
Absolutely. Toby, thank you. Look forward to a great season together.
Looking forward to an amazing season. First pitch coming January 30th on Flow Sports, 3 o'clock against Cedarville. We'll have all the coverage for you on the LMU Sports Network. You're not going to want to miss it. Stay tuned to LMURailsPlayers.com for all your updates ahead of the start of the season.